There is no try, only do. What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to your Totally Cool channel here on Throwback Thursday. I'm sure you're wondering, where's the G.I. Joe? Where's the Thundercats? Where's the Silverhawks? We're not going to have any of those for today. In fact, today is a very, very special, very special episode. Okay? The reason why I say that is because this toy line started my collection journey. Before the Transformers, before Marvel Legends, before all of the things that we've shown you so far in the channel, I've always been a Star Wars nut. Yes, I admit it. I've always been a Star Wars geek. If there is a support group for that, I would have joined it decades ago. Unfortunately, I had to let go of most of my collection for various reasons, but we started getting back into Star Wars just a few months ago. We're not really going to get into the whole figure or the action figure line because that's a lot and that's going to cost a fortune. We're going to have to let go of everything just to make space for that. We're specifically getting into something that I've always had a fascination for. In fact, if you're a Star Wars fan, you're probably fascinated by this too. So, I'm talking about the lightsaber. Yes, we are collecting Star Wars lightsabers now. And eventually, if time and space permits, we're going to have a very special place in our display for all this, the lightsabers we have in our collection and the ones that are still to come. For the meantime, this episode is going to be dedicated to none other than the lightsaber of the number one released from the Black Series. This is from the Jedi of all Jedis, the Grand Master of the Jedi Council, Master Yoda. Yep, the distinctive green color of the blade is definitely Master Yoda. Why are we starting with Yoda? Because it's a pretty cute lightsaber. Now, just a disclaimer, this is the first time we're opening a box that's already been opened. Yes, we've inspected it. Yes, it's been owned before by somebody else, but I could not say no to such a wonderful deal. By the way, guys, check out Sith Guy's Hobby Shop. Great guy. Ezekiel was a good guy to get me hooked on all of these lightsabers that we have in the collection so far. We're going to show you about 5 more, but for now, we'll be focusing on Master Yoda. So this is from the Black Series, distinctively Star Wars. This is not the Master Replica. I think this is the second release. And this is going to be one hell of a surprise. There we go. Now, this is previously owned, and unfortunately, it does not come with a acrylic display stand, but it's still a very fascinating toy to have. It's in its styrofoam case, and let's take it out. It's a pretty small lightsaber compared to the regular sized ones like Obi-Wan or Mace Windu or even Anakin. By the way, if you guys are an Anakin fan, we still have the Anakin blue lightsaber, the one that he used to battle Obi-Wan Kenobi on Mustafar. So that's something to look forward to. For now, let's focus on the lightsaber from Master Yoda, and let's look at the handle. Pretty specific Yoda-sized handle. It's just enough for my hand. I've got a very big hand. I'm 5'8", but I've got pretty big hands. So Yoda's got one of the more simple lightsabers. It doesn't have a lot of accent to it. It's just the pommel, and then you've got the blade that lights up. We're going to show you how to install the batteries. This requires 3 AAA batteries, the small itty bitty ones, to operate or to activate. So you've got the activator switch, supposedly, yeah, right here, and then you've got the pommels. Still got some nice shine to it. Very minimal scratches for something that's been pretty pre-owned. And the lightsaber itself, the saber blade, is also very short. If you would go back to the Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3, or even the Attack of the Clones, when Master Yoda battled, I think it was Count Dooku in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith versus Emperor Palpatine or Darth Sidious. You see a lot of acrobatic movements from Master Yoda because of his stature, but doesn't change the fact that he's one with the Force. He's one hell of a Force user, and he can translate that into all of his acrobatic lightsaber battle moves. So this is his lightsaber, smaller, probably about 3/4 of what a normal lightsaber is supposed to be, but pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. The shine is still there, just needs a little polish, needs a little dusting, but it would be a great addition to any collection. So let's get right to it. Let's put this down and let's see how to put in the batteries. Okay, so like I said, you need 3 AAA batteries. We've got 3 extra ones just in case these are not charged. But this is how you install the batteries. There's a knob at the end of the lightsaber. You just twist it like so. Okay, and that's also where the sound comes out from the speaker. So this is the module that has the sound and I think the lights. Okay, looks like you don't need a screwdriver for this. You just pop this in. Okay, positive to negative. I mean negative to negative. Then upside down. And another one. There we go. So there is a notch right here. Okay. Same goes for what's inside. I can't show you what's inside, but it's supposed to slot right in really well. Now my tip for you is when you're doing that and you're not sure if your batteries are good, you try to open it first. See, they're not good. So you take it out, replace them with new batteries just to make sure, just so that you can play with them. Okay. I should have used new batteries from the get-go, but you know, we're trying to save on the environment. Okay, these rechargeable ones go out really quick if you don't use them for a while. Let's see. Okay, almost ready to go. There we go. Plops right in. What? Cut. So after putting the batteries in and the module in, you just screw it back on. This one. Screw this back on. Nice and tight. Okay. It's got some grooves on it that allows you to have quite a firm grip. So are you ready? Are you ready? This is the switch. Okay, this is the switch. All you gotta do is push it up. Oh, see how that goes? There's a gradual lighting up of the blade, and you hear that distinct sound that you get from Star Wars. And if you hear that humming sound, that's when the lightsaber is in its standby mode. When you move it, you hear the movement sounds. It's like a hum. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Now, it also has a clash effect. Okay. I think it's got about 3 or 4 different clash effects. The newer ones I hear have a tip drag effect, but this one does not since it's one of the first releases. See? And when you turn it off, it does that. Okay, so as I mentioned, we purchased this in a used state. It's about 5 or 6 pieces together. This came with a Count Dooku, the curved hilt, a blue Anakin Skywalker, a blue and a green Obi-Wan. No, I'm sorry. I think it's a green Luke Skywalker, and no, a blue and a green Luke Skywalker, and of course the purple Mace Windu. Now, what do I like about this? Let's do a toy review. Like I said, it's not something that I've had in my collection for quite a while. It's something I didn't even intend to collect until recently, but it's really a fascination for me, especially when I was starting to work and I was looking at these master replicas that first came out about the time of the Revenge of the Sith or Attack of the Clones, and they were just amazing toys. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford them back then, but fortunately, we could afford them now. Although we could not find brand new ones from the initial release, we were able to secure some that were previously owned, and it's still the same toy. It's still pretty good. As you can see, this one did not have any issues with the lights. Okay, there are no dead pixels, dead spots. It's still pretty good. There's some darkening on the tip, but pretty acceptable for a toy of this age. The sound box is still pretty solid. It has all of the effects that you need when you're trying to play like your Darth Vader or you're trying to Master Yoda. And this one is very accurate for Master Yoda's lightsaber. The hilt is very accurate for Master Yoda's lightsaber. Simple, very utilitarian. It's very typical of what Master Yoda is and what he does. So, price point, like I said, this is not brand new. And Ezekiel from Sith Guy Hobby Shop gave us a very fair price for all of these lightsabers we got from him. Unfortunately, we did not get the Darth Vader and the Kylo Ren that was in the initial package, but it was still a steal. It's still lower than retail price, and the condition is still as good as new. For some, it's used but not abused, as we like to say in the toy community. So it's a pretty good deal. I like it, and I would continue to look at probably secondhand or previously owned toys if this is the kind of quality that we're getting. I even think it was a good deal because you can rarely find available lightsabers from the Black Series or even from Master Replicas. Shelf appeal, man. You put this on your shelf, even without a stand. You can buy a generic acrylic stand anywhere. Just put it on your shelf. Put it on any shelf. It's a nice conversation piece. Imagine if you have 7, or imagine if you have all of them. If you've got the complete set, you've got the Kit Fisto, you've got the Anakin Skywalker, you've got they did not release a Qui-Gon Jinn, but you've got the Darth Vader. Imagine if you got all of them in one shelf. That would be a very amazing display case. But the Master Yoda is one you cannot do without, because Master Yoda is very unique. It's got the smaller hilt, it's got a smaller blade, but it's got a very distinct character. So let's do a final toy review. Is this cool? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not cool? Is this cool? Is it totally cool? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm still not sure. Is it cool? Is it totally cool? I say, I hate it when nostalgia takes over my assessment or appraisal of a thing, but I think it's totally cool. It's totally cool. Probably because I've been wanting to have this for the longest time. Most of my adult life was surrounded by the frustration of not being able to buy this when they first came out, feeling so poor when that was the case, and just having it now as part of the collection brings back so many heals so many wounds from my childhood and or young adult life. That's why I think it's totally cool. It stands the test of time. It's a classic movie prop. It's the only toy that's got that sound, that that you know, you got Master Yoda flipping through the air. That's why I think it's totally cool. So with that, we thank you for watching until the end of this episode, and I know you want some more Star Wars. Let me know if you want more Star Wars stuff in the comment section below. Like I said, we got a few more lightsabers in the collection currently, and a few more coming. We've got Ahsoka Tano, the two-bladed Ahsoka Tano lightsaber. We're gonna show them to you when we receive them. But before that, thank you for watching. Hope you like this episode. Click like if you do. Hit the smash the subscribe button if you want to be part of our ever-growing toy family. And by the way, thank you for all the support that we've received so far. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll be notified of future content. Follow us on Facebook and TikTok. And with that, we thank you for watching. Always remember, toys are not just cool. They're totally cool. So happy collecting. Bye-bye.